Born ready, sir. Okay, we're active in 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche. This episode is being brought to you by Engorge Rejuvenation Tea, promoting erections, improving stamina, size, endurance, and libido. And even though we don't have one even up here because I used it all, had a great weekend with it. Oh, the Engorge puts you in there, man. It's an all-natural male supplement. If you ever want to give us some pressure, if you ever want to go some rounds, you definitely want to get that Engorge Rejuvenation Tea. You can follow them at Engorge XL on Instagram, of course, at Engorge, EngorgeRejuvenationTea.com. Shouts out my boy Slim. Hey, so check it out. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a live interview. 803's own artist, brother of a hustler.
You know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Quanzi is here!
That ugly money.
Hey, brother, first and foremost, man, thank you for making time for us, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
And we got a lot of things to talk about, but first thing we need to talk about is you. And we know you as Quanzi.
Yeah.
But before Quanzi became Quanzi, who was Quanzi?
Quanzi is Darius Dequan Bush from Aiken, South Carolina, born and raised, even though I don't stay there now, but that's who he is. That's who Quanzi is. Quanzi was given to me by my aunt Carolyn, who passed away. She used to call me Quasimodo, like the hunchback character.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I just put my own little spin on it, and that's what we got, Quanzi.
Now, coming out of that Aiken, because, you know, I spent a lot of time in Augusta, Georgia. I know, but people may not know. What is life like growing up in Aiken, South Carolina?
How I want to explain it. For me, man, I was on the south side of town. I don't know. To me, I had an average life as a black kid. I had both parents in my house. I ain't have a hard life, man. My mom and dad always made a way. So I usually got what I want. My dad taught me discipline. He whooped my ass when I was bad. So
Facts.
I can't say I had a hard life growing up. We was in the hood, but my mom and dad made a way.
I hear these people come on these podcasts and be capping, and I be like, yeah, man, we ain't had nothing growing up. I ain't had no gifts under the Christmas tree. It was fucked up. My mama was never there. She was on drug. Daddy on drug. Grandma on drug. I be like, boy, if your mama saw you capping on a podcast, boy, she'll probably slap the mess out you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I appreciate the fact of you being honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's not normalize terrible upbringings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
it ain't nothing. It don't make you no less of a man from the fact that you got to go to Disney World.
Right.
No, it's real. If you get to go to Disney World as a kid, that means somebody love you, because Disney World expensive. Did you go to Disney World as a kid?
I can't remember, but
damn. You gotta go. You gotta take your kids. It's like $150 per kid. They ain't playing. Disney World ain't playing. Yeah, the drinks is like $15 for a Sprite. But one thing I remember as a kid, I'm like, I went to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
And if I went to Disney World and my daddy paid $100 for me to go ride some roller coasters,
mm-hmm.
there is no way in hell I would ever be able to say I didn't have a decent upbringing.
Come on, huh?
That is.
Imagine how that'll make them feel.
Come on, man. It works. Put too many hours in, man. You played any sports?
Yeah, I played basketball and football, middle school, high school. I went to South Aiken. I graduated in 2013, 95, baby.
There it is. There it is. Shouts out to South Aiken, man. Shouts out to South Aiken. Them Augusta boys, y'all ain't never beat them, though.
Nah, we probably didn't. We got better in sports after I left.
Okay.
That's when we started going to the playoffs.
You paved the way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So when did you initially get involved in music? What made you want to become an artist?
So I'm 28. I been making music since I was about 16, 17 with my brother. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? He always had me on the scene. I met you when I was real young.
Yeah.
But I've been making music, but I never released any, except for the mixtape that me and him did when I was real young.
Yeah.
But it's just the build up of it. And to be honest, man, in between that time, I just been learning the business of the music, because that's what's the real main part.
Facts.
When I was young, I just wanted to make the music. Mm-hmm. Like I ain't care nothing about none of this, making appearances and marketing and et cetera, et cetera. But that's you got to do that.
Yes, sir.
That's more important than the damn music. You know,
about it.
So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm back.
You know, a lot of artists that they get into this game don't take the time to learn the game they playing. If you could imagine LeBron James being able to jump like a kangaroo and run like a deer, but if he doesn't know the game of basketball, he will not get past half court. He doesn't know the rules. They're going to call travel, double dribble, foul. So a lot of times I feel like artists do the same things. It's like they just get into a basketball game and they don't understand the rules. They don't understand that you got to dribble the ball. They don't understand that you got to promote yourself. You got to market yourself. You got to, copyright your music and things of that. And they just want to rap. Niggas just be wanting to rap.
That's all.
And then they get mad when they don't get the kind of, recognition or the kind of traction that they want. Well, brother, you don't know the game that you're playing, and this guy's playing the game the right way.
Right.
You mentioned your brother.
Yep.
Let's talk shots. First and foremost, free 4/5.
Love you, bro.
We love 4/5 over here. I don't care what nobody say. That's my partner. That's my dog. One of the most authentic people I've ever met in life. I remember when I first met 4/5. He looked me in my eye, and he was the same guy from then until now, and he's never changed up. Let's talk about your brother. Let's just tell me about 4/5.
Man, that's my brother, man.
Yeah.
That's, bro. I can't explain it, man. He everything when you need him to be. Motivator. We be talking about business moves we could do, and man, just everything. I love my brother, man. He's somebody that's key to my life. You know what I'm saying? I just like talking to him.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of my career coming up too, because when he puts his mind to something, he ain't taking no for an answer.
Right.
And man, it was sad when we saw him go take that vacation. But it was just like what was remarkable to me was that didn't stop shit.
Yeah,
right,
bruh.
I'm talking to 4/5 on 4/5 called me at 12 midnight on the phone like 4/5 in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, 4/5 is he's incarcerated. 4/5 called me like he up the street. And he like, hey, yeah, man, I want to get the whoop done and da-da-da-da. I want to get this thing on. I'm going to release this, da-da-da-da. Hey, man, what's your cash app? I said, nigga, they got cash app in jail. He said, yeah, nigga, we got everything here. He said, only thing we don't do is drive. He said, only thing we don't do is drive. He said, we do everything y'all do except drive cars in here. I was like, that's some cold ass shit,
yeah, bro.
Man. 4/5 the man, bro.
He gonna make a way, bro.
Hey, man, and that's one thing I love about Kid, man. Like, I mean, we literally be talking like he just right up the street, and he be and it's remarkable to me because even under those circumstances, he still makes it happen. And I'm like, well, you mean to tell me that they have tried to lock this man's body away, but they can't lock his mind away. You feel what I'm saying? And if he is able to make things move and make things happen, behind those bars, then what excuse do we have?
Exactly.
We gotta go make
That's
it
motivation enough, is it not?
For sure.
Right.
You got a guy that's locked up and he out hustling the niggas that's out here in the free world. Then goddamn, you got to check your hustle, man.
Thanks.
Shouts out 4/5. So 4/5 kind of introduced you to getting into that booth.
Yeah, to the game, man. Man, I remember we used to go every Monday to Doc, Ill, Zach Armstrong.
Wow.
We used to go to Ill every Monday, and I used to hate going. I be done had school and work, and he'd call me, and I know he gonna call. I'm waiting on the phone 5 o'clock. You coming to the studio? I'm like, damn, bro. All right, yeah, but it's he saw something I didn't see at the time. I guess I knew I was good at it, but it's a whole monster, man. It turned into something like this.
4/5 is a hell of an artist, but I think that he's going to be a legendary CEO. I really think that's what's calling to open those doors for others. The way he orchestrates things is like an architect.
Right.
4/5, Dame Dash, Master P.
I can see that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the way he makes things happen for the people that he rock with is something that a lot of other artists would only dream to have.
Fact.
To have somebody in their corner that's really, really authentic and really genuine.
Right.
Man. So definitely, man, all love and support for 4/5. Do we got like a estimated date? Touchdown?
The end of next year sometime.
Wow.
the end of next year, 2024, the end, sometime up in there. He told me keep releasing till I get out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Stats got you.
Hey, man, when 4/5 get out, hey, man, listen, Aiken.
Yeah.
When 4/5 get out, when that brother touches down,
Oh, yeah.
y'all better get with it or get ran over because he coming.
It's on.
Hey, man, let's talk about some things in the world. There's a lot of things happening in the world right now.
Yes, sir.
We got Gunna, who took a plea bargain. Was wrapped up in the YSL RICO, took a plea bargain, and, he pleaded out. Would you consider what Gunna did snitching?
I mean, it is. I mean, at the end of the day, but I understand where you come from. Man, just don't get in that life. If you ain't about it, just don't get in it. If you know that's what they own before you get in the car for you, just tell. It's cool to say I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with saying I ain't on that. It's cool to say that.
I mean, that's what they made sidewalks for.
Right.
If you don't want to be in the street, they
I'm
made a
telling you.
sidewalk.
Some people can't. Some people, it's a pride thing. Like, what they gonna think if I get on the side? Man, fuck that.
I'm a sidewalk nigga.
I'm a sidewalk nigga.
I'm telling you right here on Quanzi joint right now. Hey, I'm taking the sidewalk, okay?
Two sidewalk niggas.
Yeah, sometimes it's too hard to be a street nigga, man. It's just too much. It's too many rules. It's too, the prerequisites of being a street nigga, a real street nigga is just too hard. At no point you got to be tough all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got to bust your gun. You're going to have to go to jail. I'm going to have to leave home. I'm not going to be able to get no pussy in the jail. I'm going to be a sidewalk nigga. That's just me.
Sidewalk nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you get in trouble, you can't get out of trouble or you're dead.
Or you got to tell on the motherfucker to get out of it.
That's worse. Even if I'm a street nigga, if I'm with you and I don't do nothing and I don't know what is going on and you go over here and shoot the goddamn house up, I cannot say that I didn't shoot the house up.
Or I ain't know what was going on.
Sidewalk me, motherfucker.
Sound like too much.
Too much.
Sound like too much.
Too much. Now listen, another of these rappers that maybe should have stayed on the sidewalk. YNW Melly is under trial right now for murder. It is alleged that back in 2018, he's been accused of killing one of his best friends.
Yeah.
And then making a song about it that became a #1 record, Murder on My Mind. Thoughts on that?
That was stupid as fuck. I mean, come on, bro. I don't know. I'm not really big on the case about everything. I know about the song and he murdered his boy, but I mean, you had to make a song about it. Even if you did it, I know it's killing you to keep it inside, but
yeah,
you ain't got to make no song about it, man.
You think rappers tell on themselves?
Yes, definitely. I mean, they try to code it as good as they can, but I mean, because as an artist, you want to be authentic. You want your lyrics to have some type of meaning to them. But I mean, if you out here living like that, how much you trying to tell?
Yeah.
Them people listen. They listen more than you think. They listen.
Went to the grocery store. Grabbed the Xbox from Walmart.
I ain't pay for it.
I ain't pay for it. Swiped this old lady card I shoplifted at the grocery store at Target. Got the PlayStation 5.
So
then when they hit you for it, you be mad.
I ain't stole no Xbox.
I ain't stole no Xbox. Where you get that shit from, boy? Well, that shit in the video, boy. You got the lady card, swiping it. Like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I think rappers should just keep their mouths shut, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, like, rap, make music. Talk about some shit that happened 10 years ago.
Right.
But you talking about the shit you just did yesterday, and the smoke ain't cleared. It's just like, it might be counterproductive.
Hot shit, man. Just be on hot shit, man.
But them Florida boys be doing it. Ain't he from Florida?
Yep.
A lot of artists, especially out of Duval, a lot of artists out there were blowing up off of talking about their beefs. Like, boy, we shot your brother.
Yeah. Man.
And your mother. Tried to hit your granny, but she wasn't home for it.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
and like niggas is riding to that motherfucker. And I'm like,
Facts. And it's real murder. Man, on YouTube, they got, if you pull up artists and the murders about Florida or any state, they got whole hour 30 things about all the killings and stuff in Florida and how it's connected from this artist. This was a retaliation song to this hit, that did. My boy put me on. I was like, bro, it's some real killers out here, man. And they get on the mic and talk about it like it's just normal.
oh yeah, no, it's a hard ass ad lib. I remember there was a song called "Who I Smoke" by Young and Ace, and Spinner Beans, Spinner Beans. Who I Smoke. They had the white girl shit. That shit was hard as hell, right?
Yep.
So it come out, we like, ooh, they flipped the white girls beat. I'm like, this shit hard. And then, like, the YouTube blogs start dropping, like, wait a minute, hold on. These are real people who I smoke, baby. Like, that's a real person that died. And I'm like, oh, that's like that's beyond this. And that's like, nigga, we killed you, and now we gonna make a song about it, and people gonna turn up to the song.
Profit off it, make money off it.
That's a different level.
I'm telling you. Sidewalk, nigga, me.
Sidewalk, nigga, me. Episode being brought to you by Gorge Rejuvenation Team. Make sure you get your Gorge today, man. Who you got NBA Finals tonight? Who you got going? Who you think?
Nuggets gonna put them motherfuckers out their misery,
You think so, bro?
Yeah, I mean, come on now. They just outmatched Jimmy tough, but he ain't Jordan how everybody thought he was. Because he was gonna have to drop 40 plus
For
again.
sure.
Yeah.
Do I think the Nuggets are going to win? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do I want the Nuggets to win? Hell no. I can't stand Joker's slew foot. He good as fuck. I'm not a hater. That slew foot, awkward running, goddamn humpback, goddamn slow motion. I'm like, I don't even know how he get that shit off.
My daddy called him Play-Doh shaped body.
Oh God, bro. He ain't got no athletic ability. He run 2 miles under the goddamn speed. I mean, like this. He's running in slow motion. I'm like, how can you not block that? And he don't leave his feet, bro. Bro, but it's just like this nigga, the ball just got his own mind. He just, and this motherfucking nigga catch it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, that motherfucker
Nigga just
good.
shoot it. He's like, he just throw it at the rim. Wow. Water. Bro, like water. And it's like the nigga look like he's struggling to run, but boy, you know what I'm saying? He get to running up the court, but boy, like everything he put up, good, man.
They got Murray back this year. Murray been hurt the last few years.
Yeah. Now I like Murray game. Yeah. But that Joker, man, because I remember like he had won 2 MVPs and I had never really watched him play for real. And then I actually sat and watched this dude. I'm like, yo, this nigga is beyond nice. He just awkward and stupid, goofy looking like hell. He awkward and he goofy looking in hell when he ball like, but he raw. He raw. He raw. I give it to him, but I still be rooting against his goddamn slow foot. that ugly money. Hey Jimmy, come on, man. Hey, come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. So for all the dark skinned brothers in the world, man, put it down, man. You know Jamal Murray, that's team light skin. You know I ain't never liked Steph Curry either. Jimmy, come on, man. Give us a couple more games, man. Let's talk about this single, man, The Scene.
Yep.
Give me the inspiration from it. Where did it come from? How did it come about?
Just cooking with my man Stacks, who y'all can't see on the camera, but
Shouts out Stacks.
Yep, Jay Stacks, baby. But we was in the studio, and usually it just be a vibe thing with the music. I let the beat tell me what to, you know what I'm saying? I never come in there with I want to talk about this. It's just, hey, Wayne, I heard this beat. You know, I got my playlist on Spotify. Make a beat like this or something like that, and he cut that motherfucker on. Okay. I knew it was a banger from the get-go.
Now, the song The Scene,
is
it inspired by the Augusta club, The Scene?
It wasn't, but, you know, it just kind of took its own thing. Yeah.
The reason I say that is because I've been to The Scene in Augusta.
Yeah.
They be having some nice chicks over there.
Yeah.
Some nice little, I call it a nice little, The Scene be having, see, The Scene is like the white black club.
Yeah.
It ain't all hood.
Yep.
But it ain't all goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's just, the mulatto girls go.
Right.
The Puerto Ricans go.
One-stop shop.
You feel what I'm saying? You can catch you catch them low-key black chicks that work in the hospital and they don't want to goddamn be on Instagram, but they freaks, you know what I'm saying? Them nurses, they be at the scene, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't gonna catch Keisha and them.
Yeah.
Keisha and them, they going to this other club. We ain't gonna say the name because this other club. But in the scene, you know, you catch a girl make, 90, 100,000, you know what I'm saying? You catch your little army captain in there.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
He know about it.
Yeah,
he know about it.
Yeah, I done caught some motion in there. Shouts out to the scene, man.
Yeah, shout out to the scene.
What musical influences growing up did you did you experience to kind of like cultivate your sound and things that, you know what I'm saying? Who'd you look up to in the music game?
People I listen to, I ain't gonna say they scoped in my game, but like Jeezy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I got an older brother, so he put me on all that. I remember when Rich Homie Quan first came out. Wow. He came home with the CD and Rich Homie Quan, Jeezy, T.I., just all them. Them was the people who I grew up on. Big on Drake and J. Cole as well.
What is South Carolina's sound? Does South Carolina have a sound?
I don't think so, personally. It's really, I don't think it's, no, it don't have an ID. No.
Not as of yet.
Nope, not yet.
There was a time where I thought that it was going a certain direction for Carolina when there was a guy by the name of Lil Rue. Had a song called The Nasty Song.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
And it was like he was singing and rapping at the same time, but he was real nasty. Rue was nasty. Shouts out my boy Rue. I just had him on the podcast. And, I thought like, man, maybe them Carolina niggas just going to be these nasty-ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Sukihana song was probably wrote by Carolina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I got to get you in this trouble before we get out of here. Okay. Who are your top 5 Aiken rappers of all time?
Aiken?
Yeah, that's good. No, your top, no, I'm gonna get him in trouble. That's too easy. Your top 5 803 rappers of all time. That's surrounding there. Come on. Top 5 803 rappers of all time. Graniteville.
I like Rad, Bluebill's 5.
Shouts out.
Dank 5. My brother, that's who I.
Both easy.
Yep. Who else I fuck with?
That's 3.
I can't think. I like listening to my guy Northside Don.
Let's go.
Mike Jones.
Ugly Money.
Who else? I can't think of nobody else.
I got one. I think I got a name.
Who?
It's coming up, man.
I don't know.
Kid, he hard too. Start with a Q. He hard.
Myself, Quanzi.
You can't go wrong with that.
I ain't want to mention myself, but hey, fuck it. Fuck it. It's my list.
Damn right,
fuck
it's your list. This gonna be the one that's gonna go on Facebook. This the clip that's gonna go on Facebook.
Right.
Like for real, bro. You ain't even had to say, but you know we the hardest out here, cuz. Boy, your last video got 22 views. Boy, shut your life.
Right, ain't doing no marketing. Huh? Ain't doing no promoting.
I never understood how sometimes artists would sit there all day long, right? You wake up in the morning, you go get your hair cut, you go to the mall, you get 2-3 new outfits, buy shoes, get your girl some outfits so she can look good for the video, get her hair done, wash the car up, gotta pay your homeboy $200-300 to bring his goddamn car to go shoot the music video outside the corner store, had to break off the goddamn A-Route. You did all this shit, had to buy $200 worth of weed to put in front of the goddamn car. You got your homeboys with the pistol and everything, and basically had a whole block party for you to shoot their video, for you to put it out. Don't promote that bitch. Don't market that bitch. Just put it on Facebook and think that bitch is gonna blow.
That's what they do.
And that bitch do 127 views and 3 shares, and them 3 shares is you.
Yep.
And 1 for your mama.
Yep.
Makes no sense.
Man, that's what they do. Nice. That's what I had to understand about the game, man. You got to put more money in your marketing and promo than you do anything else.
Talk about it, brother.
That's what I learned. That's about learning the game. That's about, hey, man, If you ain't marketing and promoting, it don't matter how good your music is. It don't matter how good your stuff look. If ain't nobody seeing it.
I'm glad he telling y'all it ain't me, because it sound like it's preaching for me.
Yeah.
Because I've been told y'all.
Yeah.
Your shit going double plastic, you don't promote that shit.
Yep.
It going double plastic. You know, and I remember I had caught my deal in Augusta from 2014. Mm-hmm. And it literally took me 8 months from the time that I had been rapping for forever, right? Nobody wanted to sign me. I was rapping good, I think, you know, just the same way I was rapping when I got signed. I had better music back then because I just had more time to do it.
Right.
But in 2013, I saved up $20,000. And I said, I'm going to promote the hell out of this song. I had a song called Running Out of Money. I said, I'm going to promote the hell out of it. I'm going to use the whole $20,000, and if it don't work, I'm retiring. And it took me 8 months. It took me 8 months to get signed. I literally started promoting, marketing, you know, investing in myself, betting on myself, you know what I'm saying, going around, moving around, rocking with the DJs, you know, shaking their hands. And it literally only took me 8 months after I put my first dime into that record to get signed by 8Ball and MJG.
Right.
And so, you know, later on I moved. But, you know, I just tell people, like, bro, when you bet on yourself, you cannot lose.
No.
Even if it doesn't go the way that you think it's going to go, you're still going to win, because you know how many new people that met you just off the fact that you promoted yourself? Did the record blow up? Nope. But goddamn it, you know what? You got some pussy out of it. You know what? You got a new plug. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, man, that record won't mix right, but goddamn it, you found a new engineer. You know, it's just connections and things, the relationships that are made, you know, that last a lifetime just off of you betting on yourself. So, man, I definitely salute your business mindset, man, because that's more than half the battle. That's 90%. It's 90% business, 10% time.
I say that.
Yes, sir. Man, what about Quanzi do you believe that people don't know?
Well, I'm real down to earth, and you know, I try to understand everybody's perspective. I don't want people to. A lot of people get caught up in the artistry, man. They literally think the artist is only who you is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not a person outside of that. Yeah. And that's what I don't want. You know, that's why I wanted to get in front of the mic. You know, I done started doing podcasting my damn self.
Dope.
It's just like to separate, like, don't confuse me as just the artist. Yes, you know, I got a life. I got to be a good boyfriend to my girl. I got to do this. You know, I got to work. I got to do this. You know,
yes,
I can compartmentalize.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's talk about women.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty good at that.
That's my favorite subject.
Hey, man. What, okay. I'm going to go red pill. I'm going to go trigger alert Biz. Shouts out to Biz. 50-50. Are you a 50-50 guy? Or are you a 100-0 guy?
I'm not 50-50, but right now I'm not 100-0 either. Right now I'm more like a 70-30, 80-20.
Okay.
But I mean, I think that really depends on your situation and the woman you got. You got to know what you could do. If you can't do 100, why you go tell the girl you could do it trying to stunt? You know what I'm saying?
Smart man.
So if you know, it's all about situations. Every situation is different.
Yeah, I think a lot of us will work ourselves to the bone and be broke trying to impress a woman that really is not impressed with us anyway. Because if she really is into you, you know, I believe as long as you are trying your best and she sees that you're trying your best and that you have a plan.
Right.
Of, you know what I'm saying, a woman will stick by you. But if the money go and she go with the money, then she wasn't for you anyway.
Right, I agree.
You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, there has been a time where I've been a 30-70 nigga myself.
Right.
I'm the 30.
Right.
When I first moved to Atlanta, I was a 30.
Right.
And she was the 70. And, yeah, that didn't last too long. She did. But, you know.
Hey, they usually do, Pete.
Hey, man, you know, hey, listen, I took care of her in Augusta for 3 years. It took her 3 months to leave me in Atlanta. When that shit switched, that's like, babe, I paid the bills for 3 years. And she's like, yeah, but I can't do this. I'm going to head back to Augusta. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shouts out to all the beautiful women in the world.
Gotta love them.
Hey, man, you know, does Quanzi have a type?
Nah, and that go back to what you were saying about like the scene, man. I like to go to environments where you can see everybody. I don't like just going to. I'm not gonna just go over there where it's just that type of women at. Or you don't even know if these women like you or not. You ain't even putting yourself in front of nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to know how to get the white girls, how you get Hispanic girls. You got to put yourself around them. You ain't going to know if they like it till you put yourself around them.
Hey, them goddamn gualagualas, boy. The gualagualas. Have you ever dated outside your race? And if so, what was your favorite?
Yeah, I have. I dated a Hispanic.
Okay. I heard they like to cut folk.
I mean, she
didn't pull out a knife.
She didn't try to cut.
Okay,
me.
Go.
She's a little loco, but she was cool, man.
Okay.
She cool though. Yeah, I was a Hispanic. That was all I ever did outside my race as far as dating.
Yeah.
I done, messed around with a couple girls outside my race, but never like date them.
Is there a difference between dating a Hispanic girl and a black girl?
Yes.
What's the biggest difference?
They just do different stuff. The everyday life is the same, but like say like when you finna go out or when you finna do activities, they just do different stuff. Like eat at different places, you know what I'm saying? Just so at some aspect it is different.
So she wanna go to goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
She wanna go to motherfucking Vallarta or some shit, goddamn. Goddamn, you know what I'm talking about? She don't wanna go to motherfucking goddamn she don't want to go to Longhorn, nigga. She want to go to motherfucking goddamn Vallarta. You know what I'm saying? Hey. What about the food? Could she cook?
No.
Damn.
Hold on, I ain't gonna say that. She cooked a few times. It was good when she did cook, but
it was like Mexican food.
Yeah, tacos, shit like that. But it was good though.
It was good.
Hell yeah, I fucked that motherfucker.
Fuck it up.
But yeah, man. Hey, diversify, man. Don't just be diversify.
Yeah.
It help you grow, man. It help you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, sometimes you gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? To get different results, you gotta switch it up, man. I might try me a little mulatto or something, man. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn. Never mind. I'm be quiet.
That was stupid.
Hey man, before we get out of here, man, let us know where to follow you at, what we can expect from you, anything on the horizon about Quanzi.
On all social medias, it's Quanzi 803, Quanzi 803. And right now, I'm just promoting my The Scene. The video just dropped out on YouTube, The Scene by Quanzi. And it's on Spotify, all major platforms, Apple Music, etc. And I got something coming soon. It's called Time. It's a little Jamaican-type track by me and my guy Stack. So be on the lookout for that. That motherfucker fire.
Shouts out to you, brother. Shouts out to The Scene, too, man. Shouts out my girl Bubblegum.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last time I went to The Scene. I done had a crush on Bubblegum since 2009. I'm talking about since MySpace. I was trying to get in her top 8. Shouts out. She gonna cuss me out. She see this shit.
What's her name?
Bubblegum. Her name Bubblegum. I guess she go. Nah, I ain't gonna say her name now. She got a boutique in downtown. She popping right now. She doing her shit. Yeah, I had a crush on her since 2009. I'm talking about that thing. She was the BBL before BBL came out. Boy, you ever seen a girl that looked like she had a BBL and she got it from her mama? That Bubblegum. I'm talking about, yes, all the way there. Nigga, stomach on flat, ass on fat, the fall. I'm going to be quiet. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This episode is being brought to you by Engorge Rejuvenation Tea, promoting erections, improving stamina, size, endurance, and libido. Make sure you go to engorge.com to get yours today. All natural male supplement. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Quanzi. And cut. Bam. Sir. Yes, sir.
My man.
Love, respect. Get a picture.
Thanks for having me, baby.
Yes, sir. Say your name and catch me on the Ugly Money Podcast.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Yo, it's your boy Quanzi from the 803, and I'm with your boy Ugly Money. You can catch me on the Ugly Money Podcast.
Yes, sir. I'm going to get you some clips in about a couple days.
All right, baby.
But it's out right now.